Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Beebs with Beebs Bullets, and today we are doing a review, like the title said, on the ATI Road Agent side-by-side 12 gauge. So, to first get started, really it's just, we got some things to go over, but as you know, when it comes to a side-by-side, it's a pretty simple weapon. Or firearm, I should say. We'll go ahead and show you that it's empty. There's nothing in either one of the chambers. It is empty. Hammers. It is on safety. Put it on fire, and everything is empty. Basically, this one is in 12 gauge. I do believe that they have them in 20 gauge. I'm not 100% on that, so please don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure they do have them in 20 gauge since it is a popular round for birds. So let's just dive right into it. So to start with the barrels, this is blued, by the way. This is a bluing, but this one is the black and walnut. So this is walnut stock. Overall, it does feel extremely nice. It has nice finishes, nice touches on everything. Everything's extremely smooth. Everything from the factory is smooth. There's no sharp edges. It's all around pretty nice. Overall, for the price of this gun, it is made extremely well. You do have your 3-inch chamber, so this will accept the 3-inch shells. I do just off rip want to say, I don't know if you've already noticed it. One of the only things, well, before I tell you all the pros and negatives, I'll just, I don't really have any negatives about this gun except for one thing, and I'm sure this will get better over time. I'll be completely honest with you, I have not owned a lot of double barrel shotguns at all, so maybe someone in the comments can tell me, because I genuinely am curious. Because again, all these firearms and these reviews are bought by me with my real money. I'm not sponsored, no one sends me, these aren't borrowed, these aren't a family member's guns, these are all my firearms that I purchased. But the only thing is, it is extremely hard to pull this to the side to get the barrel to break. That is my only complaint about the shotgun. And when I mean it's extremely hard, I mean it's not, you're not going to do it quickly, because it's a good amount of pressure that you need to be able to open the barrel. That is so far my only complaint about the gun. Again, this is the black and walnut. I do believe that they have a stainless steel in walnut, or it's some kind of silver in walnut, I believe, but I did get the black. It does have engravings, if you are curious on that, all over the side. I will at the end put up close videos where you can really see the gun a lot better, but there are engravings on each side if you're curious, on the trigger guard and on underneath. Now, I do know some people are curious about that because they will buy these to get a tax stamp to make them double barrel, or I'm sorry, it's already double barrel clearly, to get them sawed off. And I do know that they need a place to put their engraving for it to be a sawed off. So, just a fair warning, it's going to be hard to do this one unless you sand all this off or something, because there's engravings literally everywhere. I have no plans on making it a shorter barrel, so I honestly think the engravings look nice, but that's just my opinion. You do have 18.5-inch barrels, so both of these clearly are 18.5-inch barrels. They do come with this, your little standard bead sight like every other shotgun. Nothing special about it, but hey, it's all reliable. If it ain't broken, don't fix it, I guess. This, the barrels are made out of carbon steel, so they are pretty tough. They're good barrels. The only thing is that, which I guess is not a huge deal, because I mean, 99% of your ARs are made out of aluminum, but your upper on this is aluminum. So just the barrels are carbon steel, the rest of this is aluminum. So If that's an issue for you, I just want to put that out there for you. It does have something that I think is interesting. I don't know if y'all have seen it before. I personally haven't. Not the first thing I'm about to say, but anytime you break the barrel and you open it, it does automatically pull the hammers back. So you do not have to manually, after you put shells in there, pull the hammers back. It will automatically do that for you. Now, because of that reason, you do have safety, and you use this little notch and you point it towards safety, fire, or decock. If you are not aware what decock is, again, this is my first gun I've ever had to have this. It's kind of interesting. If you go on decock, it will push them hammers to basically half cock, to where, you know, it can't slap the firing pin. So from there, you would have to manually pull them back after putting it on fire. Manually pull those back. So that is one neat feature, is the decock. I don't know if that is something you're interested in. Just figured that's on there. Don't think that'd be a whole reason why you'd buy it, but it is kind of a cool feature. I've never had it on a shotgun before, so thought it was kind of interesting. Figured I'd let you know that. Now, the triggers. To talk about the triggers, I'll be honest, for the price of the gun, they're really good. Just my honest opinion, there's no creep, there's no take up. I mean, you're kind of just at that wall. I mean, there's no take up or play in them at all. They're honestly pretty nice triggers. The next thing I want to show you is recoil pad. The recoil pad is, there's nothing special about the recoil pad. It is your plain Jane everyday rubberized recoil pad they put on like every shotgun ever. There's nothing special about it. I reckon it gets the job done. It's there. One thing, set this down for a second, I want to show you is it does come with some chokes. So it will come in this case, and it will come with 3 other chokes. Don't know how good the camera's going to focus on it, but I can do a up close video for this too. But you do have 3 other chokes with the little tool to get them out. There are already 2 other chokes that come installed in the barrel. You may be able to find something on it. I haven't been able to find too much on it, and I haven't took them out to check them out. I don't know which ones are already in the barrel. I don't know if they're both the same in each barrel. If one is, you know, fully choked, the other one's modified, I generally don't know. I'm not going to pretend like I know and just tell you something for a video, because I like to be 100% honest and truthful in my reviews. So that's something that you can try to figure out. I couldn't find too much information on it. I'm sure if I just took them out and looked, it wouldn't be hard to tell, but just figured I'd show you what's included. Here is your little breakdown thing. You do just literally pull this out and pull it apart. I would show you, I don't know, again, I'm not sure how weird YouTube is with breaking down things. They're very touchy with wanting to say that you're modifying a weapon by just doing the most simplest thing. I know that sounds crazy, but that really is the truth. So I'd rather not risk by just literally all you do is pull that pin down and the upper will come off. Or like the barrels will just come off the upper. It's not complicated. It's not too much to show you, but unfortunately it's just too much of a risk to show you something that simple. And I could be wrong. Again, I am newer to YouTube. I don't know 100% their guidelines, but I do know that they are extremely, extremely touchy when it comes to firearms. Or I would show you that. Again, this is just a side-by-side. I mean, there's nothing, they're not complicated firearms, so there's not a whole bunch to tell you about or anything. To get too complicated, the inside, I don't know if that is a chrome lining. I'm not sure what is in it, but it is definitely just a super shiny, maybe it's just super shiny steel. It almost looks like they tried to chrome it out because it's extremely shiny, but would never be an issue because, I mean, you're not going to shoot the gun with the barrels open, clearly. Um, One thing I could tell you, because I didn't know, I actually had to learn this from experience. When you pull the first trigger on the gun, it is for your right barrel. Your back trigger is for your left barrel. Just figured I'd let you know that, because kind of no way to know that unless someone tells you or you have messed with it yourself. With that, honestly, like I said, I'll put some up close videos of the firearm so you can really check it out, see if you like the checkering, see if you like the way the black looks with the walnut, which I don't know if video does it justice. A lot of times it doesn't. No matter how good of a camera is, it just never does it justice. I really think it's beautiful, man. My personal opinion on the gun, I'll kind of give you my thoughts about it. Again, this is all just my opinion. It's made extremely well for the money. MSRP on these are like $600 on ATI's website. You don't even really pay close to that, to be completely honest with you. You can find them online for about $460, somewhere around $500, give or take, for them. And to be honest, for the money, I do think they're extremely well made. I've had no issues with it at all. I generally think it's beautiful. They've done a great job. The walnut looks, this dark walnut to me personally looks beautiful with the black upper and the barrels. Now, if you're extremely OCD, or like a color not being perfectly matched bothers you, because sometimes it does bother me with certain things, you cannot tell without really just staring at it. But the barrels, I'm guessing because you're going from aluminum to steel, the barrels are slightly lighter, like slightly lighter black than this aluminum upper. So if that's something that's going to bother you, again, it does not bother me enough with this gun at all, because you can barely tell. But it is slightly lighter on the steel versus the aluminum. Just figured I'd put that out there. Now, they do have a nice checkering right here. It's not super thick. It's not, if you like aggressive grip, this is not aggressive. I'll be completely honest with you. This personally feels like it's more for looks and cosmetics than it is functionality. It's not great. It's not aggressive at all. Honestly, if you even have any kind of lube or oil from touching the gun, it's really just for looks, to be completely honest with you. Just like the checkering down here is the same. You can feel it more, I guess, because of your palm being on it, versus this is more just because it's not down here. This is more just on the tips of your fingers. It's still, like I said, that doesn't bother me. It's a shotgun. I'm not worried about, personally. You might be, and everyone has their things. I'm not saying anything against it. I mean, this could definitely be more aggressive or grippy. I wouldn't be mad at it. I'm not mad at it either way, to be personally honest with you. My honest opinion for the money, if you are interested and just think it's a beautiful shotgun, that was the main reason for me. I've had no issues with it. It's been a great gun, especially for the money. Like I said, you can get them less than $500, and I just think they're absolutely beautiful. The color combo is extremely nice. I get compliments on it all the time with the chrome triggers. My personal opinion, I think it's nice. You may know some other ones that for the money perform better. I don't know a whole lot, to be completely honest with you. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say I've had a lot of side-by-sides, because I haven't. I just know I've had no issues with this. I don't know if anyone else have. You, again, leave this in the comment. I generally do want to know y'all's thoughts and comments and experiences, because you always have the room to grow, and I want to learn every information I can about firearms. So, firearms are my passion. Honestly, making these videos lately have been really enjoyable for me as well. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy getting this information out there for y'all. Doing these reviews for y'all so y'all can help make a decision if it's a firearm that y'all are interested in or not. And, I mean, knowledge is power, man. Anything you can learn is really, I mean, in every aspect of life. So, but to be honest, that's about it. I'm going to put those up close videos at the end of this for y'all so y'all can really check it out. Try to see if you like the way it looks at the engravings, the checkering, which again, the checkering's not, unless you just absolutely hate the way the checkering looks. If you're looking for aggressive grips, you're not going to like this. I'll go ahead and tell you that. It's not aggressive checkering at all. But with that, I do extremely appreciate you checking out the video. Thank you so much. If you have not checked out my first video on the review of the Tourist Judge Home Defender, go check it out, please. It extremely helps me. I will give you a fair warning. The quality, this is only my second YouTube video. The quality on the first one was extremely poor. I mean, it's not absolutely terrible, but it's not great quality. This is a huge giant step up from the camera I was using in the first one. It's not great quality, I do apologize, but if you are interested in checking out that Tourist Judge Home Defender, it might not be the best quality, but I really do try to go over everything in that video, so I do think you can learn a lot from watching that video, and it may even answer some questions for you. And with that, thank you so much for watching Beebs Bullets. Again, my name is Beebs, and I truly appreciate it. Please leave a like, subscribe if you're into gun reviews. Again, that's all this channel is really going to be, is reviews on some random guns. I try to do more popular guns, and lately I have been doing guns that I own that there's just not a lot of coverage on. That was my main reason of doing the Tourist Judge Home Defender and this ATI Road Agent. If you get on YouTube, you just really don't find, I really couldn't find anything for this gun. And I generally feel like because of how nice it is and the price, that it's probably a pretty popular pick for people looking for a budget side-by-side. And that was really the main reason of making this video. So I do appreciate it so much for you stopping by, so much for using your time to watch one of my videos. Please, please like, subscribe, comment. I'm brand new. It helps me tremendously. I know it's not a huge deal to y'all, and it's just one press of a button, but it's tremendous, tremendous help for me. I have an extreme passion for firearms. I love firearms. I love doing reviews on them, and I'm going to continue to do it, and I would love your support, to be honest with you. So thank you so much for watching. Peace.